Dr. Ijaz Ilmi of the BJP now joins me. With me is also our executive editor, Javed Ansari. We'll also go across to reporters across the city and get you the latest. But Ijaz, Manish Sisodia has a point. He's saying, is the BJP rattled? Why is the BJP shying away from announcing candidates and quick elections?
We're not shying away from announcing for the candidates because we're waiting for the election date to be announced, and hopefully in the next half an hour. And the exercise has been done over and over again because elections have been delayed for a long time. Secondly, we are exuberant and eager and extremely glad that elections are taking place because we have full faith in the savvy, sensible voters of Delhi, which will vote for a responsible, stable government. And I think the only government that can provide the stability and responsible for the actions would be the BJP government.
You know, Ashutosh was on the broadcast, Aam Aadmi Party leader Ashutosh and the convener for Delhi for the Aam Aadmi Party. He was on the broadcast a short while back and he said that the BJP is rattled. It required a prime minister, 3 chief ministers and 300 MPs, and they still did not have crowds at the Ramleela Maidan rally. Ijaz.
Well, I think the crowds were there for all to see. We've seen the visuals, and the Aam Aadmi Party can claim whatever they feel like claiming. Obviously, we will showcase the Aam Aadmi who have become chief ministers in the state of Maharashtra, in the state of Haryana and Jharkhand. They are all Aam Aadmis who were elected and voted by the MLAs who got elected, and the BJP got the mandate. We doubled our vote share, not doubled the vote share, we doubled the number of seats in all these elections. And we intend to showcase our combined talent, which we have in the states as well as the centre, as a combined cogent force which can provide a stable government and a responsible government.
Okay, Javed, we've just seen the Delhi Cantonment Board results being announced, and of the 8 wards, the BJP won 5, the Aam Aadmi Party just 1, and the Congress won 2 of these wards. Is this perhaps a sign of times to come, or as the Aam Aadmi Party says, this cannot be seen as perhaps a glimpse of what could happen in Delhi?
Look, whoever was in the Aam Aadmi's position would say the same, but it is, I mean, there's no denying the fact that this perhaps is an indicator of things to come. It does reflect popular mood in cities, just as is, you know, but one shouldn't really read too much into this. The battle for Delhi will without doubt be fought between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi. The Congress can at best hope to, you know, try and be the balancing factor. That's the best case scenario. But nonetheless, these are the 2 main factors. The Aam Aadmi Party would have been much better placed, would have been in a happier position mentally if they had done reasonably well in the cantonment elections. Nonetheless, they know that they have a battle on their hands. Yes. They know they are fighting against the might of the BJP government, against the charisma of Narendra Modi, and that's what they need to tackle.
Okay.
Cantonment or victories, results notwithstanding, the Aam Aadmi Party has a mountain to climb in Delhi.
Okay, and Brijesh, you are tracking the BJP very closely. Is it that the BJP is relying too much on Narendra Modi? That was the BJP plea to the Election Commission. Defer elections in Delhi because Narendra Modi is very busy with Barack Obama coming, with national events happening. We won't have enough time to campaign in Delhi. That's what the BJP claims. Only Narendra Modi for the BJP?
Well, Gaurav, I mean, you do rely on your trump card, and as of now, Narendra Modi is definitely the trump card of the BJP. You know, he has delivered results, be it elections in Maharashtra or Haryana or Jharkhand or say in Jammu and Kashmir. It was the rallies of Narendra Modi that decisively swung the electorate in the favor. The people are buying his promises. The people are trusting him with the kind of promises he is making about development and these fringe element controversies notwithstanding. So it is but obvious for a party who has a sure deliverer in their rank to rally more. But apart from that, the BJP is facing certain internal problems, but now the election campaigning has been in the command is firmly in place of BJP President Amit Shah, and the BJP is hopeful that once the election is announced, once the dates are announced, then they will go gung-ho about this election, and there's no chance
but
that
the
they can't win
BJP
the election with a comfortable majority.
Okay, Brijesh, the BJP also is being described as a house divided. There are several factions, and that is why they haven't been able to come out with who the chief ministerial candidate is, who leads their war. It's only Amit Shah and Narendra Modi. Is it a house divided?
Well, no, Gaurav, I wouldn't look at it that way, because the simple fact is that be it the elections in Haryana or in Maharashtra or in Jharkhand, all the people who have been named chief minister by the BJP are something which your conventional logical politics would ask you not to do. Manohar Lal Khattar, nobody had heard of before the elections in Haryana. He won the elections and defying all odds. He was, as a non-Jat, for the first time in history of Haryana politics, a non-Jat was made the chief minister of that particular state. Same was in the case of Devendra Fadnavis, and also in the case of Raghuvar Das in Jharkhand, where for the first time I think a non-tribal has been made the chief ministerial candidate. So going on with this policy, which has been very, very successful so far with the BJP, I think they have decided not to announce the name of the chief ministerial candidate, and it is once when the party wins a mandate, then only they will go ahead and take a final decision as to who would be the chief minister of BJP. Gaurav?
Okay, but that point that we are putting out on a television screen, Ijaz Ilmi, that is, there is a disconnect between the central leadership and the state leadership. And the state leadership, several factions, none that can get the party to the halfway mark. And the central leadership, that is why relying, as the Aam Aadmi Party alleges, on one prime minister, 3 chief ministers and 300 MPs to get crowds for Delhi.
No, the fact is that this pattern that you see, it's happening everywhere. You have a dominant force, and the BJP has experimented successfully in Maharashtra, Jharkhand and Haryana, that you have the aspirations of the non-dominant forces who haven't been in power for a long time need to get addressed, and there's a coalition of interest. What happens is the trust factor that they repose in Team India, as Narendra Modi calls it. It's him, his chief ministers and everybody else. On a national level, on the party level, the Prime Minister, the Parliamentary Board, as well as Chief Ministers and local leadership is extremely important. Every election, there's a system. We are a very strong political organization which believes in delivering on the ground in consonance with the central leadership. I mean, there's no state satraps that you have elsewhere and rebellions like you have.
It's not the satraps, it's the factions, Javed, and it's the factions within the BJP that perhaps is keeping its big victory march in Delhi at bay.
Look, ultimately this election will be won, if it is won for them, by Mr. Narendra Modi. This notwithstanding the fact that there are more than one contender for the chief ministership within the BJP, but ultimately it's Mr. Modi's charisma which will see them through if they win these elections. Mr. Modi has proved without doubt that he's the most popular leader at the moment in the country. He's won election after becoming Prime Minister, and therefore the BJP is banking on him. Everything revolves around Mr. Modi. They are hoping that Mr. Modi will provide that X factor, that cutting edge to that campaign. And it's his charisma, it's his magnetic personality, the BJP hopes, which will override all other considerations, primarily those of infighting and the lack of a credible face to be the BJP's chief minister.
Okay, if we were to talk about the Congress at this point of time, Javed, have they conceded defeat even before the battle?
Well, the Congress knows, as everybody else does, that the Congress at best the main fight is between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party, and the Congress is the third party there. So now they're trying to to limit the damage. They've asked all their senior leaders, or at least most of their prominent faces in Delhi, who are either ministers or MPs in the previous government, to contest elections, to put their money where their mouth is, and to try and ensure that maybe by the force of their personalities, the Congress will be able to do better than what they did the last time around.
Okay, so the Congress party then, Javed, brings in Krishna Tirath, Mahabal Mishra and Ajay Makan to contest elections. But even before elections are announced, you have a Sheila Dikshit, 3-time chief minister, led the party in Delhi for 15 long years. Suddenly she says, push comes to shove, it will be the Aam Aadmi Party that the Congress supports. What indication does that send?
Well, it certainly shows that the Congress is not everybody is in the Congress is on the same page. What was being said of the BJP a while ago is true of the Congress. There's more than one faction in the Congress, and it also shows that they're not very confident, and that perhaps there is an element of truth in what Sheila Dikshit is saying, that ultimately if push comes to shove and they have to choose between the Aam Aadmi Party or keeping the BJP out, this is a no-brainer. They will obviously do